Good afternoon, chat. Hello. How you guys doing today? Hello, Anthony. Hello, Nicola. Hi, Gamer Plays. How's your Saturday today? Or, it's not Saturday, it's Sunday. Sorry. How's your Sunday? Got back from vacation after a 10-hour drive. Oh, I don't know how to respond to that. Congratulations on completing your 10-hour drive. I hope it was a good drive. I hope nothing happened on your drive and that it was just nice, smooth sailing. You almost died once? What happened? You almost in a car crash? Going off work, finishing my video, and today marks 9 years since your aunt passed. Oh, rest in peace. I'm sorry for your loss. It's good that you're doing good today, though. How am I and Clump doing? We're doing pretty good. I was pretty tired today. I did quite a bit today. I'm a little exhausted. And I have a lot on my mind. But I'm okay. My sister took over because I was driving for a while. She didn't realize on the highway there's this weird curve, but she quickly turned away from a wall. Well, that's what driving for 10 hours does to you, I guess. But it's good that both of you are okay. Hit me. Sorry I keep yawning. Well, ultimately, it's good that you and your family is okay. That nothing happened. It's so hot today. Oh, there it is. I keep yawning. Yeah, I don't know what temperature it is outside. It's just hot. And I try to put my fan on, but then the fan makes it too cold. But I don't really have a setting. It's like I can't be satisfied either way. It gets too cold when I have the fan on, then it gets too hot when I have the fan off. And even though I have a medium setting on my fan, the medium's not enough. Like the high is too much and the medium's not enough. And the low's obviously not enough. So I just can't be satisfied. It's night by me, so I'm chilling with a great temperature. See, I can't even relax at night here because it gets super hot. It gets super hot at night over here. I live in the goddamn desert, and even in the winter, it gets too fucking cold. And then I get too hot when, and then I get too hot when I don't have the fans on. So I'm just over here never satisfied. I'm tired as fuck. Anthony knows. We live in the goddamn desert area. we cannot be satisfied. Even with the fan, we cannot be satisfied. Not literally just nothing works. It's been a while. Do I still have this scene? Let me see. Huh. I don't know, maybe this helps. I don't know. Ah! Nirvana! What is happening? One sec. Something ain't right. Are my buttons not working? What's happening? Oh. There you go. Hi, Nomo. Mama, look VTube on the screen. Mommy, look, it's a VTuber. It's a VTuber. Hi, Nomo. Hi, Cookie Saki. Hello. Hope you're doing well today. On the beach right now. I figure it was fitting because it's so goddamn hot over here. You know the weird thing, chat? Have you ever had the feeling where you've had a lot on your mind, but you don't really have anything to talk about? I want to live in Antarctica. I would want it to be autumn or fall forever. Because I like the autumn season. It's not too hot, but it's also not too cold. It's also the rainy season. Because I hate both the heat and the cold. So I don't want to be anywhere right now. I don't want to be in Antarctica. I don't want to be in Hawaii. I don't want to be anywhere. I just want to find a nice mild place. I love the cold. See, I like snow, but not the cold. So if there's a way for me to enjoy the snow, but also be warm enough to not hate it the entire time. Would you believe me if I said I never saw snow before? Yeah? I believe you. But there are a lot of people who have lived in like California and they've like never been to New York, so they only know basically summer and spring and autumn. And they're like people that have lived in California their entire life and have never seen the snow before once in their entire life. I believe you. The ad is blocking your cute little face. Speaking of ads, chat. You can use my code CLUMP10 for 10% off your advanced GG orders. That's business. It's also a little bit of cash, some money for me. Not for you, just for me. Me and Clump. All of Clump 10 code orders goes directly into Clump's lunch. Like I give it to him as his lunch money for the day. If you want Clump to eat, use my code CLUMP10 for 10% off your advanced GG purchases. You don't want Clump to starve, do you, chat? Sneaking promo? Well, it's not really sneaking. Is there a Soulsy store? Clump eats Soulsy. Does that mean there are more than one Clumps? Because if he's in a school, there must be more Clumps. Clump has... How many letters are in the alphabet? 26? Clump has 25 siblings. Each name corresponding with each name, like the beginning letter of the or the lump corresponds with the letter of the alphabet. So Clump is the C of the alphabet. There's Blump, his older brother, and a Lump, his older sister. There's the Lump, his younger brother. And it goes on. That also means there's a lump where there's like 2 L's. And a Yalump with a Y. And a Zlump with a Z. Or Z for any of you Canada people. Canadians. How many kids do I have? Which one is plump? I don't know the exact number position of the letter. Plump is one of his many younger siblings. And Plump, as his name is described, he's plump. He's a plump little guy. Alden plus Huckle and TJ? You mean DJ? DJ the dog? Like a DJ that you hire for parties? Slump. His youngest sibling. That's the baby of the group. Our Clump is superior looking at the crown. Clump is the most superior of all of his siblings. That is true. Also, I don't have any kids. Unless you count Clump, I am childless. Then how does he have siblings? Clump wasn't born from me, chat. Clump was created from an egg. And does he have a rivalry with Clump? Yes, of course. Clump is always competing or always challenging our Clump to a fight. Clump with a K is always challenging his older brother Clump with a C to a fight, so he can overthrow his throne. So he can take the crown as the one true Clump. Clump and I are only in a contract, chat. We're like in a Faustian contract with like demons and stuff. So I did not create Clump from my body. Clump and I just have a contract where he calls me mommy. Hi, Salvador. I was telling Clump about all 25 of his other siblings. I'm surprised Vana doesn't have kids with Adonis being like this. Adonis really wants kids, but Nirvana is not ready. What I walk into, don't worry about it. I'm bald, Clump is big, I'm wearing a swimsuit, and we're talking about Clump and possibly having kids with Adonis. This is normal, Sabu Jelly. You know this. This is normal Nirvana stream conversation. Also, thank you for the short hair. It will be shown shortly when the bald goes away. And I spontaneously grow all my hair back. I didn't really have a particular plan for today's stream. I already did a lot of offline gaming today, so I don't really feel like gaming anymore. So I think we just hang out, and we can just chat, and we can talk about random things. I still need to watch Gachikuta? Is that what it's called? The trash anime that just debuted. I'm not calling it trash, it's literally the trash anime. It's an anime about a guy who digs in trash. Gachikuta, yeah. You see the video that you posted a few weeks ago? I think we watched it already. Oh, the soccer movie one? I didn't watch that one yet. Sorry, we can watch that one. What games do I offline game? I still do Honkai Star Rail offline. And then I was recently doing Power World offline. And I also replay a lot of games offline too, chat. Which, it's kind of a bad habit, because I know I'm a streamer, so I should be streaming games. Gashikura, love that show, but there's one character I hate on that show. Is it the girl? Because everybody hates the girl. I already forgot her name. You know what, Gate? I already know what you're gonna say, Sabujo. Yeah. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. We'll get back to Bloodborne. We'll get back to Bloodborne. I'm sorry. We'll get back to Bloodborne this week. Not today, though. I've been playing Persona 3 Portable recently. You know what I found? I found my recent, like, discs of both Persona 5 Vanilla and Persona 5 Royal. And, like, every now and then, I just look at the disc and I'm like, I should do another speedrun playthrough of that on a New Game Plus eventually. Cause that's like my yearly tradition. I replay Persona 5 and I speedrun it and I 100% it on a New Game file. Chiwa, I hate her. She did my guy dirty. I gotta read. Well, I wanna read the manga actually. I wanna read the manga, but I have to do my usual support the artist and buy a copy of the manga at some point. Because if there's a manga I really like and I really want to support the mangaka, I go buy like the first volume if I can to like support them. I don't got money to buy the whole volume, but I at least buy like the first volume. Like I have the first volume of Full Metal Alchemist, and I also have like a big, I don't know what you call it, like a mega volume of like Inuyasha, where it has like the first couple of volumes in like a one big book. I gotta finish Dungeon Meshi. I have the entirety of Dungeon Meshi. I wanna collect like volumes of manga that I like reading, but I don't have like a big bookshelf or even space in my room to put something like that. That's why I hope one day, eventually, I get my own place, so then I could let my true manga brain free out from my out from my little head, so it can actively take space in my life. My new room is mostly shelves. I still need to get manga of Soul Eater. I really want to get a volume of Soul Eater. And Fire Force. I actually just finished reading Fire Force. I finished reading Fire Force a while ago. But I was binging the anime and then I stopped at like where season 3 ended and then I went and read the rest of the manga. Hi, Itzy. How you doing today? Love my swimsuit. Thank you. I love my swimsuit too. I gotta back up for this. I even got little shoes for my swimsuit. I got sandals where unfortunately you guys can see my feet. Then I have like a little sash. And then I have this. Your legs are long. And that confuses artists on what my height is. Because this model is definitely short body, long legs. But Nirvana is short. Nirvana is canonically 4'11" / 5 foot. She's really short. So the model does not accurately depict her size. Nirvana looks more like 5'4" or 5'5" with this model when she's not actually. Nirvana is short. She's a short queen, got chat. Who wears shoes with a swimsuit? I don't want fucking sand on the bottom of my goddamn feet. She's 90% legs. But the artist did good, right, chat? Compliment the art that my beautiful art mama, Alia Risk. Alia did such amazing on my model. And I love her so much. You should go support my art mama, Alia. If you don't want sand, don't go to the beach. Okay, then I'll leave the beach. You don't want me in the beach so bad? I'll leave the beach. I'll leave the scene. You look really good around this beautifully made. Thank you. I love my rigger too for obvious reasons, but I'm not gonna point it out, chat. You wanted to go to the beach. I did, because I haven't used this outfit a lot. It's been summer and I haven't been using my summer outfit at all, chat. Her rigger might have exaggerated. The Hoge physics are nice. I do like the bounciness of my Ohoge. My Ohoge are so bouncy. I love my model so much, chat. I almost don't want to debut a 2.0 because I love this model so much. I want to keep using this model as much as as long as I can and as much as I want. Cause she's so adorable, chat. I love this model. The hair physics, that's what we're here for. You wanna know my top favorite things about my model, chat? I don't really have a top number because I love a lot of things about my model. But I particularly love my eyes. I love my eyes so much, chat. And I love my Ohoge. And I love my hair. And I just love everything about her, chat. Look at her eyes and no higher. Can we get much higher? So high. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I really recently started to understand the whole game. I know too many lyrics to that song. I want to design more outfits, chat. Like the people looks like a cross. It's specifically a Rosario cross. Right? That's what it's called? Or a rosary cross? Yeah, it's a rosary. It's a rosary cross. There are like a lot of like oldish anime references in my model, chat. Like my half black and white hair was directly referenced from Death the Kid from Soul Eater. Because I don't know if I ever told this. Originally, Nirvana was a Soul Eater OC. And then I decided I wanted to make manga, so I made my character into the main character of my manga that I wanted to make anyway. The scar comes from a character in Bleach, and he was like in one of the earlier seasons of Bleach. He was like the guy that had like the light Bankai or something. I forgot his name. I haven't watched Bleach. I haven't rewatched Bleach in so long. But if you know Bleach, you know who I'm talking about. He was a guy with like the 3 scars, and he had like light abilities. And then I specifically got not this one, like her hair covering her eyes from Urza from Fairy Tail. And then a scrap, actually, fun fact, a scrapped design of Nirvana's character design was that she used to have, instead of like a cross or like a choker cross, she had like a giant scarf, and that was also a reference from Natsu, like directly referenced from Natsu from Fairy Tail. And then quick into her original outfit. Obviously, the cross with the choker was directly referenced from Moko from Rosario Vampire. I assume you referenced Rosario Vampire? Yes. Because in lore, similar to how Moko like suppressed her like true vampire side with her cross, in my lore, Nirvana's cross is suppressing the malevolent entity's dark powers that's sealed within her. So like the black hair that she gets her black hair from the malevolent entity power that she also has, but it's sealed away, and the cross helps seals it away. And that's a lot of lore, chat. Isagi, I'm pretty sure that's his name from Bleach. Yeah, I spaced out on the lore. Okay, so quick lore chat. When Nirvana was a little baby, during her ceremony when she was created and she was announced to be the heir to heaven, and ergo the the next ruler of the heavens, heaven was attacked by a malevolent entity and his army, and the malevolent entity tried to take the supreme god powers from her, but instead the malevolent entity got caught. Her father stripped his powers away from him and sealed his body away deep into the void. And the only vessel that can contain his powers was Nirvana. So his powers are sealed deep in Nirvana's soul. And when and when her father put the malevolent entity's powers in her, half of her white hair turned black. And she also gained the scar. Skip cutscene. Don't skip my lore. It's important lore, chat. No skipping. So Harry Potter. Harry Potter was not a reference, but I do see the similarities. I was not that into Harry Potter back then. I only came here for the gameplay. You will sit through the lore yap session. I like my lore, chat. Do you like my lore? I wish I had a lore video, but that's expensive. That's really expensive. The hairpin you have on is their lore behind it. It's her family sigil. You know, like how in Fire Emblem, like their family crest and like crest directly related to family. It's the same thing with Nirvana's hairpin. It's the sigil of her bloodline. It's also the symbol of the Akashic records. So like one half, or like one side is the past, the second is the present, and then the other end is the future. Because her family has direct ties to the Akashic record, which, if you don't know, the Akashic records hold the entire history of the entire universe, past, present, and future. Like literally it holds my past, present, and future. It holds your past, present, and future. It holds everybody in existence in the entire universe, past, present, and future. That's the gist of it. What's Clump's future? I can't tell. I don't have access since I am not God. only the God that is holding the throne to heaven and the universe can have access to the Akashic records. And even God has limits on what he can do with the Akashic records. He can't just change and look into people's futures all willy-nilly. There are universal laws for that. Like, unless it's within the Akashic records, you cannot tamper with the past, present, or future. Where's the game? We're not gaming today. Too much cosmic whimsy. Yeah, chat. Yeah, club. Too much. Don't interfere, damn. It sucks to be a watcher. Did you get your lore from the Akashic records from actual theosophy, or did it feature in some? It does feature in some anime. I mainly know it from the Fate franchise. Like, that's how I was introduced to it, and then I looked into it. Then I looked into it, like not the Fate one, like the actual one. Like they're I think I said this before. I got the name Nirvana initially from Fairy Tail, from the Irrational Sace arc, and then I looked into it more. That's low-key elite religious ball knowledge required. I did like a lot of research. I think I told you guys before, I was raised like Christian, or like we went to like a church when I was younger, so that's how I was introduced to like the Bible and Adam and Eve and God and let there be light and all that stuff. But then I lost, and then I wasn't religious, but then I was like, wait, some of this religion has some pretty good lore into it, you know. So then I looked up into religion more, not to be religious, but for like lore purposes for my story. And then I looked up other religions and mythologies, and it's very similar to like Record of Ragnarok, but I did not know of Record of Ragnarok. When was it first published? Record of Ragnarok. First volume was released May 19, 2018. So yeah. I started like combining mythologies and different religions into my lore before I even heard of Record of Ragnarok, or before Record of Ragnarok was the first volume was released. You know, like I have old sketches of of like old manga panel sketches when Smallvana was starting in art and wanted to make a manga of like different different gods like meeting in heaven and stuff and in meetings. I remember in particular there's a manga panel I used to I drew in the past where it was like it would be like the first issue or like the first page of my manga where it was introduced to Nirvana as a baby. Let's awaken your dark side, aka your dark model, shall we? I know a way to do that. I thought you got it from Buddhism? Nirvana? Yeah. Well, I was introduced to the name Nirvana in Fairy Tale, and then I looked it up and discovered that Nirvana was a Buddhist term, and then I looked into it more. I was introduced to it through Fairy Tale, but I researched it through like the actual you know. I still can't cope with the fact it wasn't from the band, but you didn't hear anything. I also found religion and mythology very interesting from a cultural perspective. I was always just really fascinated with like different religions, like in general. Like not to practice them, but like I guess as a way to like gain knowledge and wisdom, kind of. But it, it was also for like research for making my manga. But I was genuinely interested outside of researching it for my manga. Practicing religion you connect can also feel nice. I think uh I'm not really religious, chat. Like I don't believe in a specific god. I do believe there's a higher power, but not in like the Christian God or like the Catholic God or I think it's like agnosticism, right? But I don't entirely label myself as agnostic or atheist. Either one. But atheism is like not believing in any god. I believe that there is a higher power, but not a specific higher power. But I don't entirely label myself as agnostic. There's a lot in the world. There is. I dabbled in researching in a lot of different religions and practices and mythologies and beliefs. I haven't done like active research in a long time, so I probably won't be able to tell you. Well, I know Ra's the sun god of Egypt, but if you tell me who's the god of of the harvest in the Egyptian mythology, I'd be like, I can't tell you off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I think theism is the belief that there is some god without specifying which one. Let me look that up. Belief in the existence of a god or gods, specifically belief in one god as creator of the universe, intervening in it and sustaining a personal relation to his creatures. Well, that was a definition. Yeah, because atheism is like atheism don't believe in any god or any higher power whatsoever. I'm also open to the idea that there are probably multiple gods. Like like how Greek mythology has multiple gods, but there's not exactly a specific ruler god. Like Zeus is the king of the Olympians and like the ruler, but Zeus isn't the creator, right? Monotheism is the belief in one god. Pantheism is the belief that all is God. Polytheism is there are many gods, and atheism is without God. What are you guys posting? Religion for dummies. I guess my lore, I guess it would be considered a polytheism. Because there is a creator god and a ruler god, but there isn't just the one god. There's also Zeus in my lore. There's Odin in my lore, and all the other mythologies and beliefs and religions and all their gods and stuff. Atheism is kind of like any RPG whose heroes kill a god as the final boss. Do you guys know about the Demiurge and Yaldabaoth? Record of Ragnarok style polytheism. Yeah. It's I don't like I think my mindset was I didn't want my manga to be specifically to like have a specific god as a creator and like just that god. I wanted there to be like a variety of gods. And I could have created my own lore of my own created gods, but like there's like a whole bunch of gods already created right here, right now. Just make my own versions. I'll just name him Zeus. I'll still make him the god of thunder and and the king of the Olympians, but I'll just make him my own. I'll just give him my own little personality and stuff. Like you know, like I still might make him a slut, but you know, kind of thing. Zeus is a slut. Using a cross as a symbol to ward off evil is highly Christian in nature. I won't deny that Christianity does have a stronger influence in my lore, since I was in like a Christian church for like a good bit of my childhood. But I won't deny that it has stronger influence than any other religions. But I didn't want it to be like the only religion, you know. I wanted to give space and give recognition to other religions and other beliefs and other cultures, you know. Vandalisms. You guys we're just along for the ride, chat. You turned into a ghost midstream. Ooh. Ooh, I'm here to haunt you for the rest of your life. Is Dark Mana trying to get free now? I remember I was gonna reply to that message that you said, Cookie Saki. I did have an idea of a concept for a future model where, like, I don't know how to explain. I explained it to Domo once, where it would be like Nirvana was split into two halves, so there would be like the Nirvana with just the white hair, and she would be like all nice and pretty, and she would be all calm and collected, and like what she was originally supposed to be, like with before she got the malevolent entities powers. And then there would be like a dark Vana where it's just her black hair and her eyes change and she has these dark markings on her body and she's a little more like delinquent and more rough around the edges and stuff. Messy black hair. I remember. I'm always telling you stuff, Double. I think I do want to do that model someday. But once again, I do not have Iron Mouse levels of money so I could constantly have a model debut every month. It's not every month. It's like every couple months. Hearing about your lore made me feel like I have a lot of work to do. It's okay, Domo. My lore was curated since... I forgot the year, but since like 7th grade. It's like 7th, 8th grade Vana. So I have like a whole bunch of years of lore in this tiny noggin of mine. I do acknowledge I have a small brain and I am very stupid sometimes. But one thing I'm not stupid at is my lore. What am I looking at? Your lure gave birth to your model and Clump. To be fair, it was chat that made Clump. Clump was purely a chat creation. Clump was not at all in my original lore whatsoever. I did have like a companion like character in my lore, but it wasn't specifically Clump. And even if I had, even though I had a companion character, I didn't really have like the design of that companion character like set in stone in my mind. I didn't even have a name for him. So Clump kind of just replaced that character. That character's scrapped now. Poor original poor original creature character. How do we settle on him being a fluffy puffball with tentacles and horns? That originally came from with it was like in an old stream. It was when I was still using my pre-made model, and I found like a customizable pet model. So I customized a pet live alongside chat on stream. And then that's where the concept of him having horns and tentacles and and him being a fluff ball originated from. But later when it's 2.0, which he currently is on, later when I decided to get him a 2.0 design, I added the bow tie and the crown to his 2.0 design because his initial model didn't have the bow or the crown. You also added the toe beans. I did add the toe beans. I did add the toe beans. Sorry, his toe beans are usually hidden. Hold on, do I still have his... Let me see. You can compare his two different models. I think this one. Here it is. This Clump's following my mouse. We have 1.0 Clump and 2.0 Clump. As you can see, 1.0 Clump, he was a little bit darker colored. He was a little more oval, I think, and he was shorter. And at least how I interpreted it, he had like hooves and he didn't really have like paws. So in his 2.0, I changed it to paws and added his little toe beans. But like in his original, at least I interpreted it. That's how I interpreted it. I don't know about chat. I saw his like little legs and I thought they were like goat hooves. You should grab the OG chat creation to compare. Oh, I still have that. Let me see. This one maybe? Oh. Hold on. That's not. The assets are indeed gone. Hold on. Get off me. What's wrong? I need the item hotkey. This is new. This is old, actually. Yeah. Um. Here. There we go. Right. So I'll put them in order of how they were debuted. So this one is the first one. So he's on the far left. This one was his. Yeah. Yeah, he had wings. He did have wings. The wings are scrapped. And we also have this one. Okay, so original concept ideas, the far left. Then the 1.0, which is the one in the middle. Then we kind of have like his one. Then we kind of have like his 1.0 improved, like when it came with the model. In the one in my arms above him, and then we have his 2.0. Clump has more models than me. I forgot how much he actually improved on the design. I love designing, chat. But yeah, Clump has massive improvements. I'm glad at how much Clump has grown. My child, my son. Here, I'll move you guys up so you're not obscured so much. There you go. Another model to Lord Glemster. I am debating whether I should get him like a human version. Like a human version model. Because I'm still thinking about that design concept that you came up with last stream, Salvador, about him having like a giant coat over his shoulders. That's clearly too big for his tiny little body. Human version Clump. Obviously, Clump would have some melanin. We need more we need more original dark character representation. I was divinely inspired. Look at all my children, chat. Actually, it's the same child, just different versions of him. I think Clump can look really good as a straight up dark skin. Yeah, you agree, Clump? I think so too. Should get should get a character designer and make a human version of my little guy eventually. What if Club looking more attractive than Adonis? Very dark skin, bright yellow eyes, and light purple locks of some kind. I I want to make it like some of his hair is like tentacles. Like he still has like tentacles on his back, but I also want to make like his hair like tentacles a little bit. Too much children. Dang, Vomit, those are great ideas. I also want to give him... Like, I had an idea. I was just gonna give him, like, the regular, like, fangs, but what if he had, like the shark teeth? Like, shark teeth? Like, you know what I mean, right? Like when anime characters don't have the regular teeth, but they don't have fangs. They have just, like, sharp teeth, like shark teeth. Heck yeah. I don't even know if you guys can even understand when I say shark. Shark. But a strong K at the end. Shark. He also needs to have like a little dapper suit on. Because he has like a little bow tie. Obviously he's wearing a suit. How can a king not wear how can a king not wear a dapper little suit? Yeah, like Jaws. We cannot let our clump be washed when it comes to fashion. He has a reputation to uphold. He has to be fit. His suit has to be fire. I sound so old when I say that. He has to be dripping in fashion. I'm gonna stop. He has to look very demure, very mindful. Speaking like a mother, you mean? That flaming drip. Purple flames. You should have purple flames. Yeah? You want purple flames, Clump? I gotta take note of this. Hold on. Dark skin. The first, most important aspect of his design. Purple skin. Light purple hair. Just careful not to drown in purple too much. Yeah, I know. Too much purple can be too much. I know. Dark skin, light purple hair. Golden eyes. And then suit. Parentheses. Dapper. Tentacles. Shark teeth. Dapperest. Also, he's... I think the term for it is Shota, right? But I'm gonna make it like small child. He is child. He is child. We should prevent calling him a Shota. Because he's not a Shota. He's Clump. What else did I say? Suit dapperest. Remember rule number 1. Do not lewd the clump. Thou shalt not lewd thy clump. Clump is a child. If you lewd the clump, you will be timed out. Banned if needed. Clump will not be party to any sexual fantasies. Leave Clump out of any and all Vana not safe for work art. That is rule number 1. Clump is child! Do not include the clump. Oh, you almost sound like a JFK impression. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Is that it? Wait, that's someone else, isn't it? That's Bill Clinton, right? Yeah. I knew it was something. I knew it was something Clinton. What's a JFK impression? I don't even know. JFK was a president that got shot. Oh, I know he was the president that got shot. The one in Clone High. No, I'm thinking of the Abraham Lincoln one. Okay, now you guys know how uncultured I am when it comes to political, because I can't even. Because the only thing I know about JFK was that he got assassinated. I don't even know what he sounds like. Since Vana gave birth to Clump alongside Chat, that means Chat and Vana sat in a tree. Chat and Vana sat in a tree, and they had like a little art notebook, and they drew Clump together in the tree. Vana was doing the line work, and Chat was doing the colors. Considering me, the non-American, knows more than you. Look, if it doesn't interest me, I most likely know nothing about it. I pay attention to it now because I'm an adult and I have to know those things, unfortunately. But back then, no. Unless it was for like a school assignment, I didn't research it. I probably know less than the average American, actually. I'm probably not smarter than a 5th grader, Chat. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? No, absolutely not. I can tell you that. You play that one day? Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Knowing less, that's knowing very little. Lucky I can't reach through the screen and choke you out, Sojo. In Minecraft. I can't even look angry on this model. I just look mildly annoyed. I just straight up tell people I'm uncultured swine on my stream. Don't choke Sabjo, he's a bloodborne timer. Be right back. Oh, you're lucky. You're so lucky, Sabjo. If I could, I'd reach through the screen. I'd strangle you. Cute aggression. Go have dinner. Well, let me see. We've compiled 108 fun and tricky questions across subjects like science, math, geography, and history. That's rude. No, it's fine. We're thinking of doing some reactions today. I do still need to watch the soccer movie that you sent, because I do remember you sent it, but I completely forgot to react to it. So you can watch that one. Hold on, I gotta get all the clumps off screen. Goodbye, clump 1. Goodbye, clump 2. Ah! And clump 3 stays. Did I watch this movie before? No, I have never watched Shaolin Soccer. I've never seen it before.
You know what I should do?
Don't play yet. Video. Okay, this is the goofiest soccer movie ever. It's by Not Loriente. Well, I don't mind spoilers. I'm fine.
You know what I should do? Break their legs. The same way I broke yours. Then you'd be a whole team of cripples. Then you'd have company.
Jesus.
For those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. And for those of you who have been around for a while now, you will know that I've done the dumbest movie ever. I've done the worst football movie ever. And today, I'm fusing the two ideas to give you...
Oh, I've seen Paul Blart movies. Paul Blart Mall Cop. I don't know the other one that you mentioned. But I've seen the Mall Cop movies.
So we start off with an unnamed Asian kid stepping up to take the final pen. He gives the fans a quick wave before completely skying it. No placement, no nothing. You are a bum. The fans have now turned into...
How did you miss that?
Ride out on him. They catch him and start giving him that JJK treatment, that invincible treatment. And these men are not playing around, you know. One guy even had a bat in his inventory.
Whoa!
Straight to his knee. All this time I'm thinking, where's the security? Does it even exist? But there's actually...
Wait, it's like, why does someone take a bat to his knees? He missed a goal and they all jumped. They're trying to kill this kid.
Lower behind the penalty, because the first scene of the movie takes place in the locker room, where we see some background dealings going on. One of his teammates was trying to bribe him to miss the pen so that his parlay lands. Otherwise, it's going to be hood bankruptcy for him. But Golden Leg is a man of honor. He shows him the tattoo and tells him to remember the name, but he ends up changing his mind and takes the bread. Now his teammate is getting down on all fours and is being used as a footstool. But bro starts smiling all of a sudden. What does he know?
What's up?
Miramax decided to cut this part from the dub version because It wasn't essential, whatever that means. We're back at the stadium now, and his teammate's just standing there whilst he's getting beaten to a pulp. If gang pull up, are you gonna back your... No, he didn't. We enter a time skip, and bro is still eating good off that one parlay. See? This is why you should gamble. One bet can change your life. But the true backstory is that Hung became the new #1 player over the time skip and then a successful coach after that. Meanwhile, Golden Leg looks homeless. That check was off the ACL. He gets down on all fours unprovoked so that Hung can clean his shoe and he starts smiling. Brother, you're weird. He gets off his knees and asks Hung if he can finally coach a team, but he said he's allergic to broke niggas and fired him. He even went a step further and disrespected his straight out of GTA tattoo. It's even worse than the dub version. Before he leaves, Hung tells him he paid the fans to break his leg all those years ago. And that is just wild because how can one penalty kick determine the rest of your life?
Wait a second. So the guy, Hung, I think he said, the super rich guy, he was the guy that was in the locker room with them and bribed him to miss the shot. And then he also bribed other people in the audience to come and beat him when he missed the shot. Well, why? But did he just not like him? They just want to humiliate him? And did he also bribe that one guy to take a bat to his knee? Or was that guy just doing that randomly? Like what?
Fung heads back to the streets and catches some football on the big screen, wondering what life would have been if he didn't sell his leg away. The camera then pans to a random bum hitting the splits, telling him that he's dedicated his life to watching Bruce Lee films and now he knows Kung Fu apparently. Sing shares with Fung his dream of
why'd he
showing the world
kick
how
him?
Kung Fu can change their lives, and decides to use his random goddess walking past to demonstrate his point. She slips on
Oh my
the banana
goodness.
peel and falls in such a outlandish manner. These guys celebrate her downfall, and Sing reiterates that had she known Kung Fu, she wouldn't have fallen. Golden Leg tries to walk away but gets dissed by his new friend. Ironically enough, he calls him a bum and then throws the San Miguel at him. The empty can bounces off his chest and he hits the stiffest volley known to man before sending the can flying into the stratosphere. That kick alone...
No way! No shot. He did not kick it that hard. He couldn't. Wait. With the kick that hard, if the can had hit his head, he would have killed him with that amount of force.
To tell you what type of movie this is. Bro acted like that was normal behavior and kept it pushing. I'd like to see him do
That's
that.
not normal.
He was window shopping for crepes he cannot afford. We get a look at his shoes and they are broke down. I don't even know what color they were to begin
Put those
with.
dogs
For all
away.
we know, they could have been all white. His walk gets interrupted by a guy who was trying to carry a fridge all by himself. He helps the stranger by kicking the fridge.
What?
With no issues. We then see him trying to get his money up.
Who's this guy trained by? All Might? Who are his parents? Where do you get these genes from? But this can't be all from Bruce Lee watching Bruce Lee movies and training. No way.
One man's trash is another man's treasure type beat. He gets paid for the metals and grabs some munch. He pulls up to Sweetie Steamy Buns and catches Shadi airbending the dough. A random person launched...
Who are these people? This is not real life. Okay, first of all, there's just a random guy that has super One Punch Man kick version powers, and then there's another girl that's airbending the dough.
a pop from his window, but that's nothing to her as she plucks it out of the air with such finesse. Sing sees that and then randomly breaks into song after realizing she's a Kung Fu master. They chat for a bit, he calls her beautiful and she calls him a liar. But really and truly, he was talking about the buns. He grabs one, eats it without paying, and then repeats. She tells him it's time to pay up, but bro only has 20 cents to his name and asks if he can pay tomorrow. And I'm thinking, your business card is written on a crumpled piece of paper, you cannot pay tomorrow. He gives her the shoes as a method of payment even though their value is like negative 10p. They're probably...
Get those dirty ass shoes off of her table. She's clearly making dough on that table. They ain't got germs from literally everywhere on those goddamn shoes. Get those fucking shoes off the table.
worth more on his feet than off, if anything. He tells her she's beautiful one more time before breaking out into song, but she's all about her bread and tells him to go sing somewhere else. And from out of nowhere, there's a random extra just decides to let them know.
I am also overwhelmed by the impulse to break into song.
Why does it sound like he's from Bikini Bottom? The birds are saying his desire to sing will cause him to explode if he doesn't release it. Likewise with this old lady.
Is this a musical?
Not everyone.
Oh my god.
Into a random choreo. And dancing is contagious because even the sweet bun lady started to hit that. But then her boss comes through and ruins all the fun. Singh takes another bun, gives the lady a
What kind of powers are these? One guy just has a random power to spontaneously make everybody near him dance into a synchronized choreography. What kind of world is this?
wink and does the
What's the
rest.
power
He starts
system?
presenting a terrible business idea to his brother Ironhead. His idea is that they should start singing to promote kung fu. They break into a slow song and you can gauge it for yourself.
Kung Fu is my thing.
Oh, is this actually a musical?
Yep, trash. They were so bad that someone launched a ball at the mighty steel leg. As a matter of fact, the guy who threw it was Ironhead's manager. He's got those bottles nice and tucked like it's a blit. A couple goons pull up to the stage and tell them they're an insult to music.
Wait a second, I thought this was a soccer movie. We're literally going everywhere but soccer right now.
Ironhead then decides to throw Singh under the bus when they ask who wrote the tune. Bro done the maths, 6v2 is looking gazy. Red Adidas hits his noggin one time and was about to bash his head in, but Singh grabs his arm and they decide to take it outside. We cut back to this guy who finds the
How do we go from soccer to kung fu to musical to mob and then we're going back to soccer now? What is happening?
candle got kicked at the start of the film lodged inside a wall. He takes it out and with the help of some terrible VFX it comes down and surprise surprise, Singh is coincidentally behind the wall facing off for the goons who apparently had time to go home and change their fits. By the way, we are only 20 minutes deep into this movie and a ball has been kicked.
I don't think
once.
this movie
That
has
was
a
at the start.
category.
We have flicked through more movie genres than we've seen footballs being kicked, sports, musicals, and now action. I don't even know what this is anymore. Literally, I
What
just
is
can't
happening?
Win, like, I just can't. One of the thugs launches a surprise attack and it backfires. Bro went flying a good, who knows how many meters.
I'm not here to fight. I'm here to play soccer.
You could have fooled me. The ball comes back to
Yeah,
Singh.
like
I don't
what?
care he says.
Whoa!
Look at this. He is trying to catch a body. You couldn't tell me otherwise. All his life energy.
Like he also made a crater where he stepped. And where is this flexibility coming from? Also, that's terrible for him.
He went into that and look what happened. The ops are moving like ragdoll.
Oh my gosh!
Another two tries to duck the smoke, but he rebounds the ball off the wall and has him doing triple flips.
Ah!
He knocks in with the last guy and cages him in with the bamboo. With every man defeated, he commits daylight robbery and grabs some refreshing milk with his money up. Fung saw everything unfold and links up with Singh to look at his patented mighty steel leg. Ew. He's
Ugh.
He gives Singh the idea to mix kung fu with football and they link up to form the team. Yeah, they
What?
all refused. I guess they were getting desperate because they started recruiting fatties. Hey, I'm not saying fat people can't kick ball. I know guys that are big and are very good at football. Plus, you need to remember you're fat by choice because according to this guy, he had the same build as Jet Li. Hold on.
Okay.
This nigga photoshopped that. Extra marks for making him look older. I'll give him that. He drops a sad story saying the hoes hate him now because he's fat and I don't really care. The guys start reminiscing about the good old days of their youth and try to ignite the
Wait, there's so many. We're going through this random character's backstory now? What's happening? I don't understand what's going on in this movie anymore.
fuck they once had for the beautiful game. Separately, this guy needs to leave his job. How is he taking all those hits?
You call that clean? That toilet stinks. It's pitiful, you hear? You clean it right, or next time you clean it with your tongue.
This is abuse. If that was me, he's
Wait a second, who dubbed this movie? Who dubbed this movie? If these... How old is this movie? First of all. Second of all, whoever dubbed this movie... are they actively doing a seemingly stereotypical accent? What's happening?
getting a straight. Let them have a change of heart and assemble on the roof in style. It's coming like Avengers out here. And now the training arc begins. The coach gives them drills.
Wait a second, can we go back? That guy was stanced up. The guy in the blue shirt.
The man them have a change of heart and assemble on the roof in style. It's coming like Avengers out here. And now the
Look at... Wait, we have two of them. That guy's standing like a JoJo's character, and then that guy is literally standing like the Manamudi.
training arc begins. The coach gives them drills to improve their first touch, dribbling, one-on-ones, etc. Fung has to give Singh specialized training since he can't kick a ball without potentially hitting a plane. Golden Egg says he has to learn to control an egg before he can hop on the pitch. The fat brother saw food and went feral. Bro's eating a raw egg off a
Oh my god!
shoe. He
No!
throws the egg before getting pulled away, but the coach then throws an egg onto his shorts and charges him towards Singh. He reacts quickly and throws another egg into this guy's mouth. Say more, you can see what happened. I'm curious, was Bro really gonna turn into Ash Cash? With the help of special effects, Singh masters the egg drill whilst the rest of the team also improve. The training arc is showing promise, these guys can actually move the ball, but Singh took his training a step further and mastered the art of Shaolin. Bro is just flexing on the gang. 99 shot power, 99 ball control. I think it's time for a friendly game to put the skills to the test.
Wait a second. What are the other guys' strengths? They can't have one monster guy, you know? Like if the whole strategy is to give every pass to him and have him make every shot, that's gonna fail. That's a glass cannon strategy. That's not good.
And on the off chance that you hadn't realized, these are the same guys that got whacked after Singh went Bruce Lee on them. The guy in the striped shirt was talking about, let's have a friendly game. Yet he has a wrench and a mallet in his shorts.
Oh my god.
Harlan kicked off the practice match, and it wasn't long before these guys were on timing. Every man was displaying their inner Pepe and Nigel de Jong. Bats were getting blown out, getting flipped upside down. This ain't no friendly.
That guy hit a Bane!
The pitch turned into Verdansk. He had an AR and everything. He was literally in the trenches.
Stand up.
Okay, maybe he wasn't. Ironhead decides to wave the white flag, but the ops are still having their fun. Whoa, not that kind of fun.
No!
I'm not gonna lie. I can't really explain what happened at this part of the film, but the best way I can put it is that...
Is this even
there was a
soccer
sudden
anymore?
shift in the air and every man got the old Shaolin powers back. I mean, these guys were doing the impossible. Windmills, breaking wrenches, lightweight was even defying gravity and hit a Bicey. The ops tried to launch a special attack at Bruce Lee from Teamy, but he stops time and turns into Neo. He grabs
Oh my god!
Singh, who returns the shoes to Sender. With the return of their key, they were able to beat the thugs.
Hold on, there's a lot going on right now.
For helping them get their powers back. And the coach does the same thing, since he believes they're going to be the ones to take him out the mud. Even the ops wanted to switch sides. Now that they have a full squad, they go and register for the China Super Cup.
Wait, there was a whole lot going on right there. Okay, so all the guys that were in the team, they had Shaolin or like Tibetan monk powers, but they were like sealed, and then in the middle of the match, all of a sudden they got their Tibetan monk powers back. and now the people that they beat wanted to go into their team. Now they have a full team to enter in the tournaments and stuff. A lot's happening so fast in this movie.
As free when he catches word that Golden Leg is signing up for the tournament. He takes a look at the lineup and starts laughing. As the chairman of the board, he makes the executive decision to let them play free of charge. Nightfall comes and Singh spins the block on Shadi. He takes her to the shopping center and says that he's gonna have all the...
Wait, there's random romance in this movie? We haven't seen her since the beginning.
...world and will get her whatever she wants. He emphasizes that she needs to be more confident because she's pretty. And then he turns into Chris Brown. First match day comes around and these
Why'd he hit her?
welcoming their non-existent fans. Fake it till you make it, I guess. They're on the pitch and the ops start laughing at their lineup. But it was all fun and games until Singh scored from the halfway line like he was Wayne Rooney. And as you would expect, they basically blitzed this team of bums. They never stood a chance. We have now reached the part of the movie where the special effects...
This isn't even soccer. This is like martial arts described as soccer.
Into the net. They won that first game 16-0, and all the games after that followed the same pattern. They were just casually smoking teams left, right, and center with the most entertaining goals I've ever seen.
Why is the keeper grabbing his shorts?
Heads it down to still leg for a great first touch to stop the volley, which goes top bins.
Jesus Christ.
Kung Fu.
Hold on, are there fan cams and edits of this movie?
Them out of the mud. They even getting Puma brand deals now. Life's changed.
Picking brands.
Sponsors though, but hey, go figure. They come together the night before the semis to say farewell to the old life of bum living. Singh is looking for me, but she was low-key unrecognizable. And is it just me or is she just
Wait,
like
that's
a
her?
character? She's asking what he thinks about her, but bro does not give it a monkeys about your 10 botched surgeries. Boo is life. He introduces his girl to the mandem and they couldn't believe how beautiful she was. They banter with her for a bit, making fun of her and that. But then all of a sudden she switches like what? And every man is there looking confused. Her boss catches her off shift and says she's looking like a ghost. I guess we're just adding fuel to the fire now. She tells her boss that she likes herself the way she is and calls her a cold-hearted bitch. Her boss goes with a backhand but gets blocked. Down. Spun. She couldn't even believe what was happening and tried to run up a combo, but Mui had Ultra Instinct lying dormant in her. She blocks everything and sends her into the pots and pans.
Oh my
Mui
gosh.
and Sing talk under the tree and she tells him that she's in love with him, but he sent her to the friend zone. She was asking.
What? Huh? Wait, wasn't he going after her the entire time, and now that she's reciprocating his feelings, he's rejecting her? What, because you're a big shot now? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on, but justice to this girl right here.
And she's still gonna see him at work, but bro's gone to Hollywood now. He doesn't need her no more. Her only purpose was to fix the creps and she done that already. It's the day of the semi-finals and they're up against a team of ladyboys. They kick off and start flying down the pitch. They play 1-2s all the way.
What are we watching? The goofiest soccer movie ever. And I missed the name of the movie, but this is there's so much is happening in this movie.
Till they reach the goal, but the build-up was.
I think I don't know what I'm thinking anymore. It's a soccer movie, but there's like so many martial arts in this. Like when they're kicking the ball, they're not even doing like soccer kicks, they're doing like martial arts kicks. And then some of them just have like random powers. Like there's just so much. There's like a random musical part apparently in this movie.
Vein as Timu Lee saves every single shot under the sun, but for eventually grabbing the ball and throwing it across the entire pitch into the net.
That can't.
For the semi-finals, game ended.
Does that count as a score? That can't be right. That can't be. And no, no, run that back. Hold on.
1-0. Singh tries to spin the block on Mui before the final game in the hopes that she would pull up to the match, but it turns out she was fired since she was making all the sweet buns salty with her tears. The day of the final has finally arrived and the two teams.
Wait, he tried to run back to her after he rejected her? You can't. You kept calling her beautiful, and you kept making all these promises to her. Then when she improved herself for you, you reject her after she confessed to you, and now you want to crawl back to her feet, dude? No, fuck you. Not after you rejected her. After you put so much time and effort into her, you can't just pick her up and you can't just drop her and pick her up whenever the fuck you want.
Out the tunnel and step onto the pitch. The whistle blows and Shaolin kicks off. Lightweight has the ball at his feet and flies over the number 6 with ease before playing a pass to steel leg. He turns out and runs through the entire team before reaching the final third. And guys can't tell me this isn't Inazuma 11 live action. This is basically a variant of Dragon Crash, except that it's a tiger.
This is like...
One hand, you know. Bro's looking hello Bob as well. The disrespect to even roll her back to him so that he could take another one is crazy. Steel leg spins around before shooting again, but this time he's aiming for top bins. But the keeper grabs the crossbar and saves it. And that's
oh my god!
These guys are not human. You can literally see their nen. And I was right, because we find out that Hung was literally creating super ballers by pumping Compound V into their veins.
What? What? Isn't that... that's cheating. They're using performance enhancing drugs. That's cheating. I don't care. I don't care if it's super powered giving drugs. That's cheating. You can't do that. At least our team got their powers naturally and not through super powered drugs, not through Superman drugs. What?
Oh, it's not enough. Hung also had the ref, the linesman, the association. Every man is paid off. This game is so rigged, it's unbelievable. Team Evil are now in their half and they are not playing about. Their striker shot the ball so hard the keeper hit the crossbar and of course he survived that. Brother, you should be paralyzed right now. The number 9.
Yeah, what?
That was a backflip for no reason before hitting the volley. Fake Lee tries to save the shot, but there's only so much you can do when the ball is literally on fire.
This is this is like Fire Force and Dragon Ball all in one, but live action.
His arms are cooked, no pun intended. And these guys are real villains, true villains, because he could have just tapped it in, but nah. Instead, he blazed it at his face, causing the keeper to hit the sponsor ball.
Oh!
I mean, he saved it, but at what cost? The coach is
He saved it? Damn.
Rigged. Well, duh. He starts distancing, but his comeback was crazy.
You know what I should do? Break their legs. The same way I broke yours. Then you'd be a whole team of cripples. Cripples! Cripples! Then you'd have company.
I mean, the dub is awful, but the comeback was there. Team Lee is finished. He slapped on the shades as he left the pitch on a stretcher. Team Evil aren't
He
even
put
trying
on
to
the
run, they're just trying to
shades?
hurt. Lightweight flies up and gets ready to hit the volley, but then is caught lacking mid-air and is struck down with a heavy attack. Ref blows the whistle for half-time, but Singer's had enough of the match fixing. He goes straight for the number 9, volley for volley, until eventually they lose the ball and decide to run the ones like it's the final valley. The whole
But
team
that
is
was
in the
just
locker room,
martial
they are
arts.
cooked. Guys really don't want the smoke because one of them tries to say,
My wife needs me. She's having a baby. I forgot to mention it.
niggas were just saying anything to get out of there. The second half starts and they form a move called the Kung Fu Barricade Shield. Useless. The Ops now have the
There's
whole
so
team
many
in
holes in
front of
that.
the goal somehow, with the substitute keeper staring them down before calling his friend's wife and admitting his love for her.
It's an evil world we live in.
Team Evil starts taking shots one by one and the ball is just conveniently coming back to them every time. The keeper finally manages to grab it with his stomach and releases it upfield. Shaolin are now on the counter. Singh controls it, flicks it over Man and plays the target man. Target man swings it wide to the winger who then sprays it diagonally to Singh, who does the
Oh my
Shaolin
God.
rendition of a backflip. Keeper dives to the right but doesn't anticipate the spin on the ball. So then he decides to hit the post to stop it from going in, which is very creative, I can't lie. The mighty Steel leg gets injured after the shot and the ref tells him to get up, otherwise the game is done for. Hong tells him to use the special attack, but I'm confused because what moves were they doing all this time? They perform the so-called special attack and the keeper manages to save it at the cost of his body. Now he's the second player to leave on a stretcher and shouting
Oh my
at back to
gosh.
7 men. Ref says if you don't find another player, they have to forfeit.
Yeah, they don't have enough players now. They're two of their goalkeepers are in the hospital apparently. One guy sprained his ankle or whatever happened. A couple of them quit. What is happening?
But Mui, who's bold now, pulls up to the game with some new creps for
Wait, is that her?
He jumps in the net for Sheldon at the worst time possible because the number 9 turns into Axel Blaze and does the fire tornado. But Mui uses her airbending to control the ball. They might actually have a chance. Mui and Singh stare at each other in a slow motion.
Oh my gosh, wait. She had like a she like speed ran, went to like a temple, found inner peace within herself, shaved her head, and then came back just in time to be the last player that they needed to keep going without having to forfeit. And then now with her enhanced airbending ability, she saved the ball and she saved the team from losing. All for herself and not for some man that dumped her.
Young Love is beautiful. She
No!
passes the ball to him and he does a leaf hurricane so powerful it destroys the entire field and anyone that's in his path. The keeper even got stripped of his clothes, which I am not going to show. That one move took out the
Wait.
entire team plus the goalposts. But let's get organized real quick. Just look at the change in effects. How have we gone from normal penalties to destroying half the field in a kick? Like,
Yeah, what is happening? What's the power system in this world? I'm kind of curious now.
honestly, what was being smoked in that writer's room? I don't smoke or nothing, but I'm willing to try. Singh wakes up to his teammates carrying him after losing consciousness. They beat the doping fiends and win the tournament with the final ending 1-0. The movie ends with Singh managing to achieve his dream of sharing the art of Kung Fu with the nation. And as usual, that's all she wrote.
She got with them. I don't like that she got with them. That he disrespected her so much. So it what he propped her up, then he dumped her, then he crawled back to her, and she forgave him, and now they're together. I don't like that. I hate that. I don't like it at all. But that movie was crazy. There were so many plots. There was like a random musical plot that never came back. Like it was just never mentioned again. Then, like who's organizing these tournaments? Was it like the mob? Was it the Yakuza or something? The underground? Who? Actually, that's just a question. Who? I don't understand. It's like reverse Nagatoro. Turning Nirvana into an owl. Ah. No. Yes, I know. Did Clump duplicate himself? He did. Clump can and he will duplicate himself whenever he wants. It's kind of his thing sometimes. I did thoroughly enjoy the video. That movie was so ridiculous, but it was still pretty funny. So much was happening. First we started with like a regular soccer plot. The guy hired, well, first he bribed the guy to like intentionally lose on the last kick. But then he also hired a bunch of random people in the audience to come in and and break his knees and beat him up after he lost the shot. He took the bribe though. Why did he take the bribe? Was the money was there so much money that he just couldn't not take the bribe? Bribe? Bribe. I kept saying bride. Way more funnier than the video. Hold on. I got another video on my recommended. This one is Clump, you're too big. Move. Your big fat body. This one is Bucket Hat Splash. One Punch Man Season 1 was pure chaos and comedy, featuring Toffs. I don't know either creator. This video was just in my recommended when I finished the last video. But let's watch this one.
Oh my god, bro. Hell no, man. Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn.
I haven't rewatched season 1 in a while. I should rewatch it at some point.
Still fast as boy.
Hell no, twin.
Damn. One Punch Man. Nice! Before One Piece, before I started binging anime in 2020, my favorite anime was One Punch Man. This bald dude right here, this dude with absolutely no drip right here.
It is
This
a
show
great
great.
manga.
I watched this show like 4 times. You would think a show about a dude one-tapping everything would be trash, but surprisingly, it's not trash at all. After this Vinland Saga video right here, I was thinking like, damn, what season should I make a video on next? The second One Punch Man came across my mind, I was like, yo, I gotta get to this immediately. So, you know, that's what I did. This guy right here looks really cool. This guy right here also takes no W.
Genos!
In that respect, he's low-key just like Vegeta. They both just can't seem to win. They can't seem to take W's. It's kind of like depressing actually. But you
No,
know,
leave Genos alone.
We're about to get into the video. Follow my Twitter and Instagram at 5K on both platforms. I will be making a Wano video. Drink some lemonade and we about to get into the video. Geyser. Now One Punch Man does not start off with Saitama. It actually starts off with the purple Namekian. This right here is Piccolo's long lost brother Picasso. He also in this show goes by Vaccine Man. He was destroying mad cities, mad everything. He is quite literally a purple demon.
I can't believe Piccolo made a cameo appearance in One Punch Man on the first episode too.
An evil Namekian demon. He was about to kill some little girl, but Saitama came out of nowhere and saved her. Picasso was like, who the hell are you? You got no hair, you got no drip. You think you can beat me, huh? Do you know how I was formed? I was formed from humans beings pollution. The way y'all have polluted and destroyed the earth, y'all humans are a virus. That's why I'm a Vaccine Man, because I'm here to vaccinate your ass up, Namek. As you can see, Saitama struggles with suffering from success.
Poor
He's just
Saitama.
like Thor's. Now, right, as we know, Saitama is a very bald man. However, 3 years ago, he actually wasn't like bald. He had hair, he had a suit, and he had just got rejected from a job. His eyes were pretty lifeless. He
was low-key a catch.
had no motion.
I mean, look at that hair.
No One Piece to watch, no Polo G, just hair on his head and
I mean, clearly he took so good. He took so good well of his hair. Look at how well maintained that hair is. His suit's clean and nice. And he was a catch.
a suit and tie. In other words, his life was pretty bad right now. Damn. This crab dude had recently became a crab. I have no idea how to this day. He was gonna kill Saitama, but he realized Saitama had.
Didn't he say it's because he ate so much crab legs that he turned into his half of his body turned into a crab because he ate so many crab legs? And then he just started terrorizing people for whatever reason.
Had no huzz, no motion. Crab dude 2 had no huzz, no motion. He was like, damn bro, I get no buns, you get no buns. From one dude who gets no buns to another, I'll let you go. And then he let Saitama survive. Before he left though, he was like, besides, I'm looking for some kid with the butt chin right now. I'm about to fry him. Saitama walked off too, and then later he encountered the kid with the butt chin.
He was a catch still is. Okay, yes. Saitama is still a catch.
After the crab dude arrived and tried to permanently wipe the kid off the globe.
Even now, Saitama is still pretty handsome. I mean, he is a bald king after all.
So Saitama saved the kid and permanently wiped him off the globe. Now Saitama is bald in a supermarket and is the strongest man alive. He was about to pay for his groceries, but suddenly the roof disappeared. He looked up and it was the Colossal Titan outside. This dude right here is the Colossal Titan's brother. He gave his brother the enchanted lean, so now he looks like this. Saitama got on bro's shoulder. Bertholdt's brother was like, hey, there's someone on your shoulder, kill him. Without looking, Bertholdt slapped his shoulder, and it wasn't the shoulder that Saitama was on, it was the shoulder his brother was on. So bro accidentally killed his brother and started waiting for everybody but himself. I know some people like that. He then proceeded to grab Saitama and tried to throw him through the earth.
Did he blame Saitama for him killing his own brother? He was like, I can't believe it. You made me kill my brother.
However, unfortunately for him, Saitama is bald. Bald men are very strong. There isn't a single bald dad alive today that isn't basically Kratos. So Saitama flew up from the crater and one-tapped him. Now, Saitama's all depressed because every opponent he comes across gets taken down in one punch. So basically, Saitama is him. He's depressed that he's him. Okay, bro. He's him, but he was getting worked by a mosquito. Strongest man alive, bald, really bald. Can't defeat one mosquito. That's crazy. But not gonna lie, it be like that though. I am the GOAT. We all know this, but sometimes mosquitoes be like giving me trouble for real. Only mosquitoes though. Cockroaches, man, cockroaches hate to see me coming. A group of mosquitoes suck some dude dry.
Okay, for me, it's not roaches, because I'm still deathly afraid of roaches, but whenever I see a spider, it's on sight. Whenever a spider comes within my sight, I immediately grab my chancla and I throw it at it. No spider escapes my wrath. Every spider dies in my sight.
Pause to that. That's exactly what happened. Those mosquitoes were controlled by Mosquito Girl. Genos tracked down Mosquito Girl. She tried sucking him dry. Alright, bro, that's crazy to say. I'm not gonna keep saying that. She tried draining him of his blood. Incinerate. That man Genos is on BT. Surely he won't get vehemently packed up, right? They keep boxing some more in the sky. The Mosquito Girl is kind of bad, I'm not gonna lie. Mosquito Girl took Genos' arm. So Genos stole her legs? Oh yeah, Genos, you a freak. What you about to do with them legs, boy? Genos was about to hit the Mosquito Girl with a futuristic Kamehameha, but while he was doing that, Saitama pulled up. Genos had no idea Saitama was bucket hat splash level, so he was like, hey bro, go somewhere. But then randomly, the Mosquito Girl turned into a succubus. Not by actions, but by appearance. What the hell am I looking at? She starts absolutely frying Genos.
No, Genos!
He's getting pieced up, bossed like a fish. Genos, please fight back. He was
No!
about to self-destruct. Genos!
Genos!
It's a good thing for Genos that the ultimate bald man was here. I don't know though, she's moving pretty fast.
Is it just me, or it's like Saitama's literally just like one frame his kill is still really funny. Like all of a sudden he just comes out of nowhere. And I don't like surprise Pikachu face. Like I'm not shock face. I like legit just laugh because it's so funny. Like literally 1 second you thought you were hot shit, then the next second you're literally dead. And you didn't even process it. It's so funny.
This man Saitama, butt booty naked, smacked the goofy out that mosquito. Oh my gosh. He didn't even do her the honor of punching her. He straight up just slapped her, bruh. Being slapped by a bald naked man is a sad way to go out. I ain't even gonna lie.
It really is a running gag that Genos gets folded. I like Genos though. Genos is one of my favorite characters. I like Genos.
After that, though, by means of trauma dumping, Genos became Saitama's disciple. Shortly after the ops pulled up, the ops got dealt with very quickly. One of the ops was this gorilla right here. Genos and Saitama started pressing the gorilla for information, like, for example, where the hell did y'all come from? The gorilla dropped the addy, so Saitama and Genos pulled up.
Wait, hold on. That was a Genos win. He beat the gorilla guy. That was a Genos has one win under his belt.
Going inside and searching around.
He's not entirely washed.
Genos kind of blew down the whole building. Damn! Genos, that was kind of mean, man. Come on, dude. They find some trap door in the ground. As they were walking through the tunnel, some big brown creatures. Damn, that sounds racist. Guys, I'm black. Chill. A big melanated creature runs down the hall and immediately claps Genos. No! Already, gang? At this point, what does Genos even do besides
leave Genos alone?
Genos arching his back in this zesty pose. Yeah, you are definitely not my goat. This right here.
Leave Genos alone.
He wants to run the ones with Saitama.
Genos is doing his best, chat. Genos is doing his best. Leave him alone. He's doing his best.
Tama in an open room. Genos tries to rematch Kabuto. He gets fried, like literally fried. He got an afro now. All of a sudden, he can dance to Afrobeats music now. Kabuto was about to attack Saitama, but...
Oh, that was Fire Force.
Saitama turned his head ever so slightly, and Kabuto backed up all the way over there. Absolute cinema. I'm telling y'all, bruh, if Saitama was not bald, that would not have happened. I'm just saying. When he was about to attack Saitama, he looked at his bald head, and in that bald head, he saw a reflection of the future. And in that future, he was dead, so he backed up. That's really what happened for real. That man is sweating and panicking. Oh my goodness. Just like Curry in the clutch. Just like y'all would react if y'all ever had to fight me. Kabuto was like, hey bro, why are you so damn strong? Saitama was like, do you really want to know? Fine. Genos, you listen up too. You and that nappy ass head. Okay, right, so boom. Basically what I did was 100 push up, 100 sit up, 100 squat, and a 10-kilometer run. I did all that. Oh, also I use no AC in the summer too. I did all that every single day. A year and a half later, I was bald. So basically, that's what you gotta do. Shut that shit up right now, boy. I asked you a question and you wanna come out here and lie? Say that.
Isn't like the actual answer that when he did those 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 10-kilometer run, like he unlocked his limiter and now he has unlimited powers? I haven't read the manga and reread the manga in a while, so I do remember them saying that he unlocked his limiter and now he has literally untapped potential and unlimited power.
Probably not even that strong anyway. Your shiny ass head just probably threw me off or something. Kabuto transforms and starts beating on Saitama. Randomly, Saitama remembers that he's gonna miss out on a supermarket sale. The lemonade and Skechers are now 30% off, so he quickly packs up Kabuto, then leaves. Okay? Saitama just be doing stuff, bruh. He was taking all these hits for absolutely no reason at all. A couple days later, there's
He unlocked his limiter trying to see the back of his head in the mirror.
this group of bald men, and basically, right, they don't want to work. They're also like a terrorist group. Some woman on the news was like, hey y'all, watch out for anybody that's bald outside. She was like, if y'all outside
They
and see
jacked the
anybody
Splo!
that's bald, call the cops immediately. Saitama's bald, he is not jacking this idea at all. They stole his flow, they stole his feng shui. He gotta get back, bro. He gotta hit all of them with the Draymond Green special. Some hero named Moomin Rider tries to stop them first. He tries to charge at them.
Ah! Oh, Movie Rider! Don't laugh.
Some ninja got hired by a rich man to take out the Paradisers, which is the group of bald men. He pulled up on them and started straight frying them. My goodness. He was taking all their heads. I thought I was watching Bonnie Blue in action. He tried taking Hammerhead's head, but Hammerhead slammed the ground around him. If Goku was bald, if Naruto was bald, maybe he'd actually finally be able to beat Luffy. After like 5 minutes of belligerent fighting, Sonic takes down Hammerhead. But Hammerhead like disappears after he's taken down though. As he was running away though, he encountered Saitama. He tried frying Saitama, but Saitama showed him what it really means to be a bald nigga. He broke his suit, told him, get a job, Goofy, and sent bro right back to employment. He sent some
He only had access to a percentage of his power because he used his elbow to break his armor. He didn't even use his full fist. he only used 1% of his power, chat, because he used his elbow.
Directly to a job application. You think I'm lying?
He's one punch man, not one elbow man.
Sonic tries running the ones with Saitama too. He reads both attacks. Saitama has the Sharingan. Then Saitama accidentally punches him in the nuts. That's actually mad L Mans. He was literally winning the fight by far, and he like hit him like that. That's actually crazy. He talking about some, hey bro, I'm sorry, I ain't even mean to like do that, you know? Yeah, you did, lame man. Sonic declares Saitama as his rival, then leaves.
I mean, to be fair. To be fair, he didn't intend to hit him in the nuts. He kind of just fell into it. He fell into his fist. He didn't actively punch him.
It's not your rival, bro. That's like me 1v1ing Kyrie. I lose 21-0, and I'm like, hey, bro, you're my rival now. I'll be back. He is not my rival, dog. You are not his equal. You got whooped. Back at Saitama's place, Saitama's like, hey, bro, Genos, I need help. Wow, what's up? In that fight with Speedo sat with Sonic, bro, I told him, don't you know who I am? He was like, hell no. And then it hit me. I'm the strongest man alive, but I got no clout. I got no motion. I got no fangirls, no fan club. Outside of you, nobody knows who I am. Nobody? You
That's
ain't
true.
Got no dad? Hell no. Damn, you low-key right, though. Say Saitama, how about we register for the Hero Association? Hero Association, what that mean? You'll be officially and publicly recognized as a hero. In other words, you about to be in the league. Yes, sir. Genos and
You know what's kind of crazy? I just remembered. Didn't the Hero Association like get started because the president of the association, Saitama, saved his son before he even got his powers? So literally Saitama's the reason the Hero Association even exists.
Saitama both take the Hero Association exam. Saitama shows everybody why a lot of goats are bald and absolutely crushes the fitness part of the exam. Genos becomes
Wait, hold on. Where's Saitama's percentage? He saved the president's kid and he didn't get a percentage in the creation and in any funds. I think Saitama should sue.
S-class hero, Saitama becomes a C-class hero. Saitama did really good in the fitness part of the exam. In the written part, he turned into Bilu and like was stupid, basically.
That could have deteriorated.
Deteriorated?
Deterred.
1 day later.
Genos challenged Saitama to a sparring match. Genos tells Saitama to go all out and he will do the same. Oh, brother. Saitama with the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. Genos is hitting all the cool poses, but he's not getting no buckets. Saitama's like, no matter how you try to hit it, it just keeps dodging every attack. But imagine the Fly had an RPG that it could use at will. That's Saitama for real. He's trying mad hard to chase Saitama. He got a switch on his fists. Genos is low-key bionic. He would make a great Lab Rats character.
It is such a good fight.
But he just gets clapped every fight. That man Saitama was just straight playing around, so Genos was like, Sensei, take this seriously. Why do you keep running? Are you perhaps pussy? We? Lame man, are you perhaps pussy? What's wrong with him? He was like, oh geez, scary and as you can see, Genos almost played basketball with Kobe Bryant in the afterlife. Bucket hat splash. Bucket hat splash. Genos and Saitama went to get some udon. Some dude from the Hero Association wanted to talk to Genos. Genos is class S, he's class A, rank 1. Looking at it, he basically told Genos, you better do great things or I'ma touch you, boy. Then he walked off. Who the hell does he think he is? Genos tells Saitama that, hey bro, you're a C-class hero. If you do nothing and like don't put in no work, they're gonna like take you out the registry. They're gonna what? I've been watching TV though, there hasn't been no ops. That's true, but again, you're a C-class hero, so your ops is like purse snatchers, robberies, King Von, stuff like that. Purse snatchers? King Von? Do you know who I am? I'm Big S in the flesh, murking niggas with no bulletproof vest. What you mean? I know who you are, but like they don't know, so you gonna have to like do that, bro. Fuck. Damn, then I'm out. I'ma fall with you. Wait, what do I?
Wait, what rank is he currently in the manga? I haven't read the manga in a while. I have a lot to catch up on. Is he higher? Is he at least B now?
I do master. The glaze is crazy, but I mean, bro, you're already S-class, so just like go around the city, R farming, like you be alright, bro. I guess. Sir, yes, sir. Damn, bro, annoying ass nigga. Saitama runs around the city, finds absolutely no one, and drops this iconic line: "I'ma leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow's me." The next
How
day,
inspirational.
Sonic catches Saitama out in the open. Saitama, run the wall. Show ass up, I'm busy. Saitama walks away. Sonic swings a sword at him. Saitama bites through the sword. That's exactly how I be biting through some Wingstop. Lemon pepper wings from Wingstop. Oh my goodness. Some hero with a tank top starts pressing Saitama, but we don't really care about him for real. In the midst of the chaos though, Sonic finds out that Saitama's the hero. He's like, you're a hero now? Then Sonic immediately turns into a villain. Then he gets dealt with like a villain too. This right here is Watchdog Man. He is the greatest hero in the entire show. Though I am not a furry, yes, he is my favorite character in the show. These two class A heroes go to fight the ultimate Dreadhead. It's an all black figure. You can only see one eye in all of his dreads. This has to be racist. This hero gets clapped. This other hero gets clapped. This monster might just be a King Von vessel. Saitama randomly pulls up. The King Von vessel tries to attack Saitama. The monster gets off screen and Saitama starts cooking its dreads. Nah, Caillou's moving.
He's already B in season 2? Oh, okay.
Different in the show. Eating hair is crazy.
1 day later.
I'm gonna be totally fair. I did not watch season 2. I had already read past season 2 when I was reading the manga, so I didn't watch it. But I heard the animation was ass.
Whoa, 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 hey, 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 hey.
might be cooked. At least it would be if Japanese Little Bill didn't exist. Oh man, take care of Genos. Who the hell are you? I am the one who knocks. Looking at Saitama jumps up to the sky, punches through the meteor, and doesn't save the city at all for real. He like lessens the damage, but like, you know, this is still happening. Chat, why is he all
I mean, how was he supposed to stop that? He can only do so much. He was in the air. It's not like he can just air jump and stop every rock from hitting the city.
But he did still punch through a damn meteor. Yes, sir. But guess what though? No one surprisingly died at all. So Saitama is actually Batman. He saved the city. Saitama erects up the C-class ladder and becomes top 5. Genos and Saitama get back to the crib. They start freestyling in the crib.
Any nigga wanna fight, I'ma hit the nigga with the left jab, and I'ma sneak his ass with the right.
Then Saitama goes for a walk. This Class C hero who was jealous of Saitama was like, hey, aren't you the dude who cheated? Yeah, I'm on your ass, boy. Matter of fact, let me throw a lob to my brother. Yeah, I'm on his ass now too. No homo. You thought we wouldn't know you cheated? How dare you take the credit of the S-Class heroes? Oh, it's that guy. He destroyed my car. That bald ass. What do you think you're looking at? I can't bear.
Did he make him cut off?
Oh, look, he's getting angry. He's about to fight. Oh, what? No way. But it's okay, y'all. I'll handle him. Yes, I smashed the meteor. Now what? What's up? If you got a complaint, let me know. My car, you destroyed your ass up, that weak ass car. It had 200k miles on it and it was 20 years old. It was time to get a new one. The reason y'all, all of y'all, are standing right here alive is because of me. Your car may have been destroyed, your house may be gone, but you're still alive. Stop crying to me and cry to the damn meteor, or I'll give y'all something to really cry about. Actually, as a matter of fact, all y'all throw hands right now. What's up? Master, relax. It's you, Genos. But wait, I gotta really fool the master. Yeah. Saitama calmed down, they went home. A couple days later, some real thugs show up. Toffs, let us know.
Shout out Splash for letting me on the video. It's been a long time coming. Without further more ado. So everybody's skedaddling, trying to dip off from this Kofi Kingston looking ass creature. So you know Moomin Rider pulled up on his bike, going 2 miles per hour. Why that nigga zooming though? But just like the intro stated, this is One Punch Man. So you already know Talk how you pulled up, flicked that fake demon, leaving Moomin Rider to realize he's washed, cause he's not Batman.
That was
He's not that one dude from My Hero Academia Vigilantes. He's just a regular dude with a bike from Walmart. So later that night, he got back to his crib and he started doing research on Saitama.
That was a Cthulhu wannabe. Sorry, I lost his name for a second.
He takes other people out with one punch? Cap. He gotta be stealing credit. This nigga not like that for real. Anyway, back to the beach and the goddamn Jamaican jerk team pulled up. But thankfully, a hero was on standby. Everybody welcome Jin Kazama. Now let me start D-riding. I don't know this dude's name, but he already looked cold. Actually, this is how I thought Goku and Gohan would look if they fused. We cut back to Saitama and Genos and they're watching the news like,
yeah guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking over. If you are a superhero with no power, stay your ass home.
What?
There are some real deal demons out here that will smoke you when they get the chance.
And then in the very next clip, we see Jin Kazama done dirty. This is how I would do all my ops. Zephyr, Senshi, Ulu Wulu, Trugon, and I'm Kevin. I would do you all like this. Actually, they keep it indirect. I only have one op. No, but XX, whatever your name is, I'm really a demon. This guy
oh my
right here,
goodness.
he is not a demon. Actually, he a soldier. He pulled up real quick with a stick and left more holes than Bonnie Blue.
That brother's floating in the air.
He ends up posing like Garrett to Luffy, but this episode is called the Deep Sea King. So the Deep Sea King pulled up and hit him with a critical one. Saitama and Genos started making their way downtown, walking fast, faces past, now they homebound. Anyway, this dude caught the Sea King strutting like a zesty Aaron the plumber. Just to get pulled up on, so bro turned into the prime Pikachu and lit up the block. So unfortunately for him, it resulted in no blocks of power. Plex was like, I bet, let's get a squabbling then. They get the box and the Sea King hit him with a haymaker, making him go through this window. Got right to perplexed. Sea King over here smiling and shit. So he opened up his Kobe's and lit flames to his noggin. Somehow that pushed him out the window, but he ended up getting caught by Diddy. And my boy Need for Speed pulled up too. So that's when the Deep Sea King pulled back up, and Diddy already called his ones. And these niggas are actually about about to have a freak off. C-King
Ugh.
dropped him in his left, so Diddy pulled a Uno reverse, hitting him right back in his noggin. Then double popped him in the chest, had him doing Luffy pose. Then he had the nerve to say, "Oh, is that all you got?" Dude started glowing on magically and shit. I ain't even know One Punch Man had transformations. I'm thinking we seeing bro physique. The camera panned to the other side while I'm seeing his cheeks. Then bro had the nerve to jump up in the air and hit this crazy ass pose, looking like a big solar flare just to come down and hit him with this Gomu Gomu no ass punch. Anyway, the battle was so strong, Genos felt it. Anyway, we cut back to the cinema and it turns out that all them hits did nothing. Gave him this 3-piece combo for free, then charged up this crazy ass attack just to do this to his body. Then he added it up
Oh,
with this messy ass kick.
Ah!
Lightning McQueen already knew it was up for him, so they got the boxing. But little did he know his moves involve speed, so he got quick to talking.
Gun to the back of your head, name 5 DDG songs.
I don't know any.
The fuck?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no.
That boy Sonic said, "Stop playing with me. I'm not there. I'm not there either. I'm not even here."
You gotta be quicker than that.
I remember really liking Sonic.
You kind of ass.
I thought Sonic was a really compelling character.
But here's where I got lost. We cut to my next door neighbor and Saitama having a conversation. Then we cut back and we see Sonic caught up. But it turns out it was just his clothing. So can someone explain why is he glistening and why is he butt booty naked and why Genos didn't question any of this? Like, am I tripping or is One Punch Man just cool with the air hitting the ball? And it was the Sea King pulled up and these boys thought it was on something, but it got dropped off. Genos pulled up. But that's Genos, she's like Vegeta. That's when we get a glimpse of Saitama on the celly. He on the phone with them big dogs. Moomin Rider stood right.
Stop dogging on Genos.
For real. And Saitama, well, Saitama just locked in like he ain't never locked in before. And now I pass it to you, Bucket Hat Splash.
Appreciate you, Toph, for passing the ball. Did y'all know Toph is like 5'4"? So he's a midget, but he's a funny midget like Kevin Hart, so we'll let him rock. Anyway, back to One Punch Man. Genos pulled up to the Sea King, decked him in the mouth, and hit him with the energy blast simultaneously. He quite literally punched the shit out that man. Oh my gosh! Genos looks to the crowd and is like, "Are y'all alright?" Yeah.
He's so fine. I'd be a Genos stan.
Look so cold right now.
No! No!
Genos about to win a fight? I knew it was fake. I knew it. I knew it. Genos starts fighting the Sea King more, and he's putting in work. Oh my gosh, baby.
Can Genos have a win, please?
Starts burning him like grilled fish. Nigga became Sanji mid-fight. This time I'ma be cooking my fish at the cookouts when I'm an unk. The Sea King breaks out the fire. Genos appears above him. He hits him with a solar flare down sig kick.
Damn.
I did that exact same move in Brawlhalla. Genos was hitting the Sea King with straight combos all the way to the ground. They hit a little standstill. Some girl was like, "Genos, you can do it." The Sea King was like, "Shut up!" and spit acidic spit at the girl. Genos jumped in front of the girl and saved her, but he like melted in the process.
Oh,
He was now a
Genos!
boneless cyborg, or in this case, a metal-less cyborg. you get it? Cause
that shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airway.
as the Deep Sea King was about to finish off Genos, Moomin Rider hit Deep Sea King with the Justice Crash. Moomin Rider, please go home. Moomin Rider tries attacking the Sea King. Deep Sea King was about to go back and finish off boneless Genos. Moomin Rider boxes him some more. Moomin Rider then starts giving a little speech. Basically, he's like, "I know I can't win, but I don't give a damn. It isn't about winning or losing. It's about fighting you right here and right now. So,
No.
bitch, throw the hands right now. What's up? You can do it. You can finish him." Moomin Rider was about to fall to the ground, but Saitama caught him. Good job, little nigga. The Deep Sea King punched Saitama in the head and did absolutely nothing. Saitama one-tapped the Deep Sea King with no effort. He punched bro so hard it stopped raining completely. Later on, the Hero Association invited Saitama to an interview. They were like, "Hey bro, can you smell my Dior Sauvage from all the way over there?" Bro, what are you asking him? What you mean? I want to know if the scent is tough. Nigga, he's over there. How is he gonna smell that? Oh shit, you right. Is it tough though? No, it's not. You smell like beans. Plus, everybody uses Dior Sauvage. Even the dude who's making this video. Oh, shoot. Hey, look, I don't smell like beans though. Shut your ass up. All right, Saitama, back to you. Right now, you are Class C, Rank 1. Are you perhaps Interested in moving up to Class B? I mean, shoot, I don't really care to be honest. I bet you're Class B now. Saitama then went and had some Ichiraku ramen with Mumen Rider. Yes, sir. While Genos and Saitama were taking some martial arts lessons for some reason, nigga, you're a cyborg, nigga, you're strong bald man. On second thought, Genos might maybe need it. Saitama, you do not need that at all.
Stop talking on Genos!
Hey, Genos and Bang, we need y'all S-Class heroes. There's an emergency that calls for a meeting at HQ. Genos, Saitama, and Bang pull up to HQ. These are all the S-Class heroes. Watchdog being goat! This dude with that fat nose named Stitch was like, hey y'all, we gotta lock in. Who is we? You don't fight? Madam Shirley, the old woman with 100% prediction accuracy, said the Earth is in great peril. We don't know what yet, but in the next 6 months, it will happen. Saitama said in the next 6 months. So realistically, it could happen today or tomorrow. Well, I mean, yes. Who the hell are you? It's a good thing I'm here then. Outside
well, that was fast.
Purple Frieza Force spaceship. Stitch was saying there's gonna be danger in the next 6 months. Nah, try the next 6 seconds. Oh my god!
No!
To confront the ship. The Frieza Force is not playing no damn games. Some S-Class heroes start fighting this brown demonic alien. They keep packing him up, but he keeps not dying. Hey King, aren't you a Class S hero, rank 7? Surely you must have a plan for this atrocity in front of us, right? No,
why are they asking him?
I cannot hang with them niggas. What? Saitama successfully invades the ship. With my acid breath, you and that bald head will perish. Well, damn, dude. Saitama proceeds to keep destroying the absolute mess out of the ship, trying to find the boss. The boss
literally a one-man army.
By himself, sitting on a throne, aura farming. You really can't escape aura farming, bro. There's no limit to the aura farming. That PS3 graphics man is tearing up your whole whip. Go fight him. Anime characters definitely know when the camera's on them. Who is he aura farming for? Nobody's in the room. It's empty. The S-Class heroes down below continue fighting this alien named Melzargard. These names, bro. If you don't just name these characters like Bartholomew and call it a day, bruh. As they keep fighting, bro, Metal Bat realizes that inside Melzargard is a marble. If you destroy the marble, you destroy him. The S-Class heroes end up forcing Melzargard. They find his marbles, pause, and destroy him. Gurgi and Snoop was like, hey, yo,
they found the golden balls.
Like, leave the ship? Leave the ship? You know what? Fine. Really? I bet. So boom, take this right and like go up the stairs and stay there and like I'll let you know from there. Really? I guess I'll go left then. What you mean go left? I said right. You can't hear? Bald man? Stop. Don't go through that door. Don't break that door. Don't break that. How dare you break into my control room? I be gooning in here, don't you know that? Baddie Hub absolutely hates to see me coming.
With other people in the room too?
I am the greatest telekinetic in the entire universe. It is time for you to die. Gurgi and Snoop turns up the gravity in the room. He snipes some rocks at Saitama. Saitama grabs a rock. He's talking about some telekinetic powers. Nigga, you're just throwing rocks. That weak ass power.
I can do that too.
He threw a rock at him and killed him so effortlessly like he was a bum. Do you understand how crazy disrespectful this
I can throw rocks too.
The strongest telekinetic in the entire universe. And looking at him, nigga, I believe him. He looks like he would morph into your dreams and tickle you relentlessly. And when I say your dreams, I mean your dreams, not my dreams. I would never let that happen to me. Me personally, I would never let an alien thing tickle me in my dreams, so that's the y'all thing. I'm really talking about y'all. And you watch it right now. I know you're saying, oh, me? Yeah, he not talking to me. I am talking to you.
I'm not even saying anything.
I did not stutter you.
I'm not even saying anything.
Never me. Anyway, though, Saitama eventually pulled up to Boros' room. Boros walked up to Saitama and was like, hey, bro, I came all the way from across the universe to fight someone worse. I ain't asked for all that yapping. Throw hands or die.
Boros and Saitama, that fight, I still remember this fight to this day. It's so amazing. It's the greatest fight. One of the greatest fights in anime, especially beautifully animated. I love it so much. I love One Punch Man.
Begin going band for band in the sky. Saitama ends up punching off bro's arm. Boros is talking about some, damn, we're even, aren't we?
Saitama's One Punch Man's at his best when Saitama has an equal opponent.
Are not even. Saitama was like, yeah, I guess. This nigga cannot hang with me. They continue throwing hands some more. Boros is having the time of his life. For Saitama, it's just Friday. That man does not give an absolute damn at all. He's so bored. Damn. This must be how LeBron feels.
Shaboing boing, get the dick out your mouth, dummy.
They fighting so hard, or Boros is fighting so hard, they end up outside the ship. Boros was like, you're good, bald man, but unfortunately, you will lose. You see, I can regenerate, so basically, I am Cell. All y'all other beings, I'm nothing like y'all. I'm just a popular loner for show ass up. Damn, bro, you keep talking. You just like my ex. Both of y'all can't shut up. Boros starts going even harder, so much so the budget increases. So much so he sends Saitama to the moon. 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run. Got him to survive in space? Yeah, I know what you are, buddy. It wasn't the working out. It was the illest dark magic that got you this strong. Patrick Mahomes and Saitama Death use the same dark magic. Saitama looks around, looks at Earth. Wow, this will make a tough IG flick. Damn, I'm tired. I cooked them though for sure. Damn, I really am the greatest. I should go make music now or something.
Bro was flabbergasted for a hot minute.
Some greatness. He tries to spam Saitama with some punches but gets hit with the gut punch of doom. And he gets SMG fist sprayed and immediately turns into abstract arts. Boros quickly regenerates though because he is a cheater and gathers up all his energy for one final Kamehameha wave. Saitama was like, you're going all out? I guess I will too. I'ma just punch your attack slightly harder than I normally do. Serious punch. He punched his blast, he punched Boros, he punched a hole in the sky, and now Boros is looking like this. Oh my god! Boros was like, damn, I got fried. I was no match for you at all, was I? Saitama says stand proud, you are strong. Then Saitama walks off, Aura farms, and that's season 1 of One Punch Man. Wait, I made a TikTok with my face where I just like chat and react to stuff and yap. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's me, but like in a different form of content aside from stuff I do on here. So follow that. Follow my Twitch because I'm a stream. Follow my new YouTube channel I just made. I'm gonna like post streaming clips on that YouTube channel. So you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to it. I mean, follow my Twitter. Follow my Instagram. Join my Discord. Drink lemonade and subscribe and Abby. On the TikTok, I was not winning. I was missing like my name was Ben Simmons. All them TikToks just were not hitting. Saw a lane open, had my teeth gritted.
That was a good video. I should rewatch One Punch Man. I haven't rewatched it yet this year. I need to reread the manga. I forgot which chapter I stopped on. I'm gonna go read it again. Okay. I think that's good for today, chat. Just nice, chill, relaxing, hangout stream. You watch 2 videos. I will... Wait, let me see who I can raid. Okay. No raid. Let's just end stream. Thank you all for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it, chat. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And I will see you guys next stream. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll do gaming tomorrow. Alright, chat. Bye. Bye. Bye.